Look who's back! I've got a whole new batch of contracts here if you're looking for work. What do you say? Interested? Says here the client needs someone to head down into the kennel. She wants to get her hands on some of their special Durzog chow. Apparently the slop they're slinging down there is as good as it gets. Funny, I thought Durzogs just ate other Durzogs. Yeah. I don't know if she sees her as competition or some sort of threat, but Arushna also wants you to kill Nikolvara, the Durzog whistler. She was willing to pay extra for that. I'm all for extra pay. If you want more details, you can ask her yourself. She's right outside. Be careful around those Durzogs. One of my mates thought he could train one as a watchdog. Got ornery one day and snapped his hand off like an apple on the branch. It's a shame, too. He was a damn fine lute player. My friend, I mean, not the Durzog. Ha! Sometimes I ask myself the same question. I'm a contract broker for the Dragonstar Caravan Company. We've been drowning in contracts ever since Kurog started his little home decorating project. We just don't have the manpower to keep up. Yeah, we're a property protection consortium. Fancy way of saying we're a bunch of grunts and rowdies that knock heads together for money. Mostly stick to caravan escort, but we'll take just about any job as long as it pays well. No. I've got enough greedy hooligans on my payroll. This is strictly contract work. We give you a job and take a cut on the back end. Simple as that.
That old Tuskar Gurazog sent you, right? Just to be clear, you might lose a few fingers on this one. Nikolvara has wound her Durzogs up tight. They're liable to bite anything that moves. Not just any food. Look, the first thing you need to know about Durzogs is that they're survivors. They can live on practically anything. By Moloch, those ugly little reeker feed their Durzogs nothing but horker gristle and old bones. Do you even need to ask? You've seen the kennel's Durzogs. They're massive. I've used every meat and herb I can think of, and I can't raise a beast even half that size. I'm done trying to figure it out. I'm an animal handler, not a chef. Yes, put that Nord witch in the ground. I welcome a little friendly competition, but Nikolvara is giving all Durzog trainers a bad name. And, since there aren't many of us, that means she's giving me a bad name. That's something I can't abide.
I do believe we're good at this. Show your weapons, my friend. We've won. What do you suppose they do for fun around here?
Glad to see you back, and with only a few bite marks, too. I'll admit it, I'm impressed. Any luck in the kennel? Oh, what a relief. Getting folks to trust Durzogs is hard enough without some half-crazed Nord sicking them on people. I'll put this food to good use. If you meet anyone who's in the market for a good, strong hound, you send them my way, all right?
Look who's back! I've got a whole new batch of contracts here if you're looking for work. What do you say? Interested? This one might tug on the old heartstrings. Our client, Thazeg, represents a whole mess of orcs who lost loved ones to that dung-heel sorcerer Gorlar the Dark. Sounds like most of their friends and relatives got turned into undead thralls. The people want their loved ones' spirits freed and that necromancer dead. Take this. If you beat a skeleton or zombie almost to pieces, you can use this phial of tranquility to cut its spirit loose. Thazeg can tell you more. He's over there by the shrine. My grandfather told me ghost stories about Thukozad when I was just a pup. Stories that his grandfather told him. The way I hear it, this Gorlar the Dark's even worse. Be careful out there.
I am glad to see you've taken up our cause once again, my friend. There are still many souls struggling under Thukozad's heel. I know that you will do what's necessary to save them. Yes, of course. The families of Gorlar the Dark's victims collected what gold they could and had the Phial of Tranquility created. It has the power to separate spirit from body. The necromancy that keeps these spirits trapped is extremely powerful. The bodies will have to be all but destroyed if the Phial is to do its work properly. Not the most elegant solution, but Gorlar has forced our hand. Malogath, scourge him. Alas, no. The most powerful creatures like the Bone Colossus are too far gone. Their spirits are ripped asunder and corrupted beyond saving. And the Phial only has so much magic in it. You can free some spirits, but sadly, not all. No, you must kill that wretched sorcerer at the heart of the sanctum. He continues to raise more undead and spread his misery and corruption throughout Wrothgar. As long as he exists, more families will lose their loved ones to his grasp. They will go to the Ashen Forge, of course, to be honed and tempered, made whole in the cleansing fires of Malakath. What? Of course it is. Every orc deep in their heart yearns to be thrust into Malakath's coals, to see their grudges and fury folded and hardened on the anvil of ash. It is difficult for outsiders to grasp. The orc faith, the true orc faith, offers few comforts but ample glory. Those spirits you liberate will be glad to enter Malakath's realm, I assure you.
That was it, right? Sometimes it's hard to tell. I know that look. Stendar was with us in that fight. To battle! Stow your weapons, my friend. We've won. your weapons, my friend. We've won. If you see a pawn shop, give a shout. I want to get a gift for Aurelia.
Thank Malakath you have returned. I knew you would be able to escape Gorlar the Dark's lair. Have you done what you promised? You've done us a tremendous service, friend. There are still many lost souls bound to that wretched place. But we can be proud that at least a few have made it to the Ashen Forge. You have my thanks.
Look who's back! I've got a whole new batch of contracts here if you're looking for work. What do you say? Interested? Got a strange one for you. It says here that our client is looking for high-quality werewolf pelts. From Argent Mine, no less. Word round the campfire is you've been there a few times. I figure you're right for the job. The client wants you to kill the pack leader, too. Nagnar Baby Kicker, or some such. I figure one hide's as good as another, but who knows? Not really my business. You can talk to her before you leave if you want. The Wood Elf, just over there. Never skinned a werewolf myself. Sounds like more trouble than it's worth. Unfortunately, that Meninia's sharp as a morkel blade. I doubt we can fool her with old ragged wolf pelts. Ha! Sometimes I ask myself the same question. I'm a contract broker for the Dragonstar Caravan Company. We've been drowning in contracts ever since Kurog started his little home decorating project. We just don't have the manpower to keep up.
Back again, eh? Well, the task remains the same. Cut the hides off those werewolves hiding in Argent Mine and slay their leader. I'll be here with your payment when it's done. To sell them, of course. Alchemists and armorsmiths pay out the ears for genuine werewolf leather. And then there are the nutcrackers that sew them into costumes and such. You've not heard of these Wayrest dandies and their dress-up parties? Ah, it's a hoot! Big sweaty Bretons squeezing into deerskins, Redguards prancing around wearing old bearskin rugs. It's hilarious! Sure do. And more importantly, they pay top coin to do it. I don't judge. We've all got hobbies. As far as I'm concerned, people can dress up like Molag Bal himself if they're willing to pay me this much to make it happen.
Thanks for bringing me along. Think of the stories we can tell. That's the end of that tale.
Broke 6 lockpicks opening an empty chest.
Failure is success if you learn from it.
I hope I was of some assistance. Back in the saddle.
There's my favorite werewolf slayer. Welcome back. So how about it? Do you have my pelts? Nicely done. I knew I could count on you. I'll get these pelts to market just as soon as I finish my drink. Thanks again, friend.
Look who's back! I've got a whole new batch of contracts here if you're looking for work. What do you say? Interested? This one really twists my tusks. Looks like those damn Bretons up in Watch's Hold are at it again, stinking orcaders. Way I hear it, Emmerich told them to get out, but they aren't budging. They've even started stockpiling supplies again. Right, sorry. The client is some daggerback Red Guard named Sergeant Ofa. She's got no love for Wrothgar, but those bastards up in the hold are making her look bad. The task is simple. Burn up their supplies and kill their worthless leader, Sir Talos. Don't show those bastards in Watcher's hold any mercy. If one catches fire, you let him burn, all right?
Heal me!
I'm hurt!
He sang like a bird after I put one through his knee.
I'll always forgive my enemies.
Stendarr, protect us from harm.
We do not end it.
He's not the sharpest arrow in the quiver.
I'm with you, my friend.
Who's got a wet stone?
You won't end the order! Vigilance eternal!
Riding with you never stops surprising me. Well fought. I can't believe I'm here. Look at this place. These walls are incredible. Did you know this isn't the first city to bear the name Orsinium? Tamriel hasn't been very kind to the orcs. I wonder if it won't be the last.
You're back. I assume Watcher's hold is in disarray? Good. Those filthy traitors dishonor High King Emmerich and the Lion Guard. The sooner we're rid of them, the better. I doubt this raid will scatter them for good, but I'm sure it rattled the cages. You have my thanks, and that of the Covenant.
Look who's back! I've got a whole new batch of contracts here if you're looking for work. What do you say? Interested? I do, in fact. This wood elf merchant Nednor wants us to collect some eggs from Cold Perch Cavern. Says they're special or something. I told him the less I know, the better. That place gives me the creeps. Yeah. He wants to make sure the hagraven lurking there, Crawl Our Birds song, doesn't try to steal the eggs back. Cut that beast down before you leave the cavern. If you have more questions, he's just there in the next room. Good luck. Be careful around that hag raven, pal. They're slipperier than greased eels. Uglier, too.
So you're the one seeking out my eggs. Excellent. I know I can count on you to get the job done right. Just be careful bringing them back. Eggs don't travel well. Yes, indeed. As you may recall, I specialise in the sale of all things ovoid. I've heard rumours about some bizarre eggs tucked away in Cold Perch Cavern, and I'm keen to get my hands on some. Do you really want to know? Oh, fair enough. I have it on very good authority that some of the people Crawler transformed into birds, produced. Yes, eggs, I mean. They laid eggs. Comfortable? No. It's an abomination. But it's not for me to judge. Somewhere out there, there's a customer who's desperate to consume a magical person egg. Who am I to deny them that opportunity? Oh no, never mind that. Our mutual friend Dishi told me that none of the eggs were ever viable. Thank goodness, eh? That's an ethical debate I'd just as soon avoid. The work of an egg merchant is never done. The tastes of Orsinium have become much more refined, you see. I used to be able to make a living on goose eggs alone. Now I've got orders for Kwama and Chubloon and even spider eggs. Indeed I do. I make the best of it, though. Where there are eggs, there are also women. I've got to say, though, these orc ladies are a bit chilly. Must be the diet. Nothing but meat and turnips would turn even Debella sour. Am I right?
Shining steel!
Back again. I trust your mission was a success. I'm anxious to see these eggs. Excellent. Wow. They're much larger than I expected. Much fleshier, too. Ooh, Mara's art. Well, I suppose that's that. Here's your payment. Thanks for all your help. I'm sure these will make someone very happy. Thanks again for collecting these eggs for me. I've already got a handful of potential buyers. They're very odd people, but also very wealthy.
Look who's back! I've got a whole new batch of contracts here if you're looking for work. What do you say? Interested? That daft artificer Rainer Vanos has put in a contract with the company. He wants us to collect information on some rusty old dwarf junk down in Jathenganaz. Says it's going to further his experiments. Don't much like the sound of that. He gave me this little orb thing. Says you can use it to stun the machines. It should capture the information he needs at the same time. He wants the Guardian destroyed too, called it a liability. He's over there if you need more information. These people and their dwarf junk. Honestly, just leave the damn things where they are. Am I right? Sometimes I ask myself the same question. I'm a contract broker for the Dragonstar Caravan Company. We've been drowning in contracts ever since Kurog started his little home decorating project. We just don't have the manpower to keep up.
Ah, there you are. You'll be on your way to Zathenganaz soon, yes? I'm sorry if I seem impatient. I'm just anxious to begin these new experiments in earnest. The last one was explosive. Don't look at me like that. You aren't my sister. Right. Sorry. It's just my sister, Kirith. She blames me for everything. Is it my fault I turned our playpen into a spring trap as a child? Of course not. And how was I to know increasing the exothermic output of our oven tenfold would be bad? Of course you don't. And neither does Kirith. She was just a toddler at the time. Well, so was I. But there you have it. My brilliance couldn't be contained, even as a youth. But that's in the past. Now we look to the future. You have my orb? Excellent. Take it to Zathenganaz and use it on any of the dwarven automata you find. Oh, except that cursed Guardian. Won't work on it, alas. The orb should stun the machines and collect the readings I need. Bring it back here when you're done. Yes, I'm afraid so. A tragic but necessary loss. Somehow I think it was able to interfere with my earlier experiments. Destroying it should disrupt the dwarven frequency distortion, allowing me to... Sorry. In brief, yes. Destroy it. Good luck.
What do you think we'll find around the next corner? Together! Any battle we can walk away from, eh? Send Darcy you safely to your rest. If you see a pawn shop, give a shout. I want to get a gift for Aurelia.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised to see you back again. Even a death trap like Zethinganar's proved no danger to you. Did you get the data I need? Wonderful. I'm certain that this time I have the data I need to complete my experiments. And don't worry, I'll cite your contribution when the results are published. Many thanks, friend.